Which of the following Boolean expressions are equivalent to the expression num is greater than or equal to 15? Select two answers. So answer choice A says num is greater than 15 and num is equal to 15. So this statement actually makes no sense because there's no number that is greater than 15 and at the same time is equal to 15. So, for example, if you were 15, you would equal 15, but you wouldn't be greater than 15. And if you are a number greater than 15, like 16, you wouldn't be equal to 15. So this statement is not equivalent to this statement here. This statement is looking for numbers that are greater than or equal to 15. And this statement actually has no possible numbers that satisfies this expression here. B says num is greater than 15 or num is equal to 15. This is equivalent to num is greater than or equal to 15 because num greater than or equal to 15 includes numbers equal to 15 and greater than 15. And that's essentially what it's saying here. Num is greater than 15 or num is equal to 15. So this is correct. C says not num less than 15. So num less than 15 is all numbers less than 15, like 14 down to negative infinity. And taking the not of that means to disclude those values from the subset. So every number less than 15 is not included, which means every number greater than or equal to 15 is included in the subset of numbers num can be that makes this true. So the numbers that make this expression true are the same numbers that make this expression true, meaning these are both equivalent ways of saying the same thing. D says not num less than 16. So num less than 16, so that means when num is equal to 15, this evaluates to true because 15 is less than 16. But then when we apply the not, that turns the true into false. So that means when num is equal to 15, D, answer choice D, this expression here, evaluates to false. But when we look at num greater than or equal to 15, we see that when num equals 15, we evaluate to true. So that means there is disagreement between these two expressions here, so they cannot be equivalent. So that means B, C, and this expression are all equivalent ways of saying the same thing.